So welcome to the 8th POGCast. We now have competition. There is another podcast on YouTube that was recommended to me, on YouTube, on Twitch. It was recommended to me yesterday. So we're not original anymore. We're second best, probably. They're probably a better podcast. They didn't have people screaming about Hitler and things like that in their podcast. They were drawing. It seemed really chill and nice. We have Akbar still. So, you know. Burn them. They're missing out. Lies. So, I am going to be joined by Cherry and Akbar and our special guest, Fictional. But I was in the middle of playing a game. And they came into my chat in the middle of my campaign and rushed me. So I'm letting them sit on their own for a minute. Because, you know, how dare they rush me in the middle of a campaign? That's so rude. How can it be a podcast without Akbar? They were like drawing stuff. Chilling. It was kind of... I didn't want to start my stream yesterday. I was having fun over there. And then I came and streamed on here. And I've got Twitch up here on my big screen. So what I've done recently is I've moved OBS onto this screen. And I've been playing games and stuff on that one. And I've got, like, as you can see, my, like, that up. And look. You can see the Space Hamster Brutal Moose puzzle we were doing with help written above it. So that's the thing. And now my camera's not gonna work. I broke the camera, guys. The more they boss me around, the less likely I am to go over there. Chickle it a bit. Hey, Crawling Hand, how's it going? Oh no, it's completely died now. It's not going to turn back on. It's working. There we go. Hey, Herbals. How's it going? I feel like, bearing in mind all three people on the podcast today are my mods. And one of them is my wife. And the other one is Akbar. I feel like none of them know me very well if they think coming in and bossing me around is going to get me in the voice chat faster. Nice to hear you got break from work over the holidays. Mine's weird. Like, I had, like, days off, and then it didn't feel like days off. And then, like, next week I'm in for, like, short shifts. Like, I'm not working tomorrow, then I'm working 3 hours on Tuesday. Then I've got Wednesday off, then I'm working Thursday. Then I got Friday, Saturday off, then I'm working... No. Yes. No, I'm working Thursday, I've got Friday off, and then I'm working Saturday, Sunday. And then that just seems to be the shift pattern I've got at the minute as well, because I'm doing that next week. Just the Sunday shift's different. But, I don't know what I'm going to be doing with streams and stuff. I gotta be careful with my depression and stuff, not to mess around too much with that kind of stuff. So who knows what's gonna happen in the next couple weeks. Who knows? But yeah, I was talking to Brent today. Brent's gonna do a podcast in the future. He's gonna be telling us loaf stories about his beautiful loaf, Sammy. And we've still got to figure out Pog of the Year. That's still a thing we're gonna have to figure out at some point. But that's fine. We'll sort that out. That's fine. We're gonna have a pet special at some point. Talking of pets, do you want me to go and get eyebrows? Because I did say I'd bring eyebrows up if people wanted to see him. Figuring things out is hard. I haven't even asked you to help me figure it out, Sean. You'll do a podcast about pogs. Let me know when you're free, Shazzy, and when you fucked up your sleep pattern enough to be on. Have you considered playing? I played Doki Doki Literature Club over Halloween. We already played it on stream. We played it. We did that thing. We did all the things. We might play it again next year. Technically it's unfucked enough now, but I didn't think about it earlier. I saw your tweet on, obviously Twitter, and I was just laughing at the fact that you just can't seem to sort out your sleep pattern at all, much like myself. I'm much the same, as you know. I've got a lot of messages. I'll get rid of them before I do anything else. See, you've mentioned it again, which means I'm going to keep you waiting even longer. I'm not missing anything, Akbar. I don't want to talk to you guys when you're forcing me to come and talk to you. I've been on a semi-normal sleep pattern. Semi-normal. For a while now. I can do a one-person podcast. I can do that. I can ramble for 2 hours. Trust me on that. I might not have anything interesting to say, but I can do that. Easy. If they want to test me, I could be even worse, and I could get into a private voice chat with Sean or something, and just have Sean talk to me. Like, I could really piss them off. That can make sense. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I will honestly just sit here and do anything but talk to them the more they nag at me to join the voice chat. I do it for the lols. Sean, do you want to do a 2-person podcast? I'm like it with anything, though. If people start, like, super nagging me about something, I will be like, actually, you know what? I'm so uninterested in doing... Even if it's something I wanted to do, I'll be like, I'm so uninterested in doing it now. You've demotivated me so much, I'm not going to fucking do it. Whether it spites me or not, I'm just not going to do it. Oh, now I don't want to. Because, you know, the minute I press that, I let them free, they're just going to shout as well. Oh, I just go into mine and Sean's DMs. Excuse me. Excuse me. They don't want to test me. I will do it. But I also haven't actually done anything interesting this week. So there is that. Because it was Christmas and I didn't do anything for Christmas. As I said yesterday, I sat here and I talked to Sean all day because that's what I do with my life, even on Twitter. Are you like me, Shazzy, in that if someone tells you something like the film Avatar, before I ever got anywhere close to watching it, people had hyped it up as going to be the greatest film I ever saw so much that even when I sat down and watched it, I hated the film. And I couldn't like it. I still to this day can't like the film because it's just in my head that everyone was so over the top about how great it is that I just watched it and I'm like, it's not as good as they said it was. It might be a good movie, but it's boring compared to what they said it was. And because I don't like 3D either, I was like, it's 3D, who fucking cares? Yes. I honestly thought the Judge Dredd movie that come out with Carl Urban was better with the 3D. It was one of the best 3D movies. That Judge Dredd with Carl Urban. Dredd does fucking rule. I'm happy I'm not alone. But this is the same. And I'm going to tell them right now, because they're listening. I'm going to tell them right now, if I join this voice call and they annoy me, I'm going to come straight back out of the voice call. And we will talk about Judge Dredd, because I love both the movies. It's the first year in 43 years I didn't spend Christmas with my family, so it's been... Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. This Christmas has been a weird one for a lot of people. I know that much. Thankfully, I had my online family. So I had Sean, and I talked to Cherry for a bit, and I talked to Akbar. And, yeah. You know what? I've watched, like, 4 episodes, maybe 3 episodes of The Witcher. I won't watch the rest of it because of that. It was the same with Heroes originally. I only started watching Heroes in like season 3 because I didn't like the hype on that. I ended up liking it, but I wouldn't watch it. You see, I was lucky. I stayed away from a lot of the hype originally, and I started watching it, and then the hype hit me, and I was like, oh my god, what the hell is going on? But I was already kind of like, about it anyway. And everyone's like, by the end of the season, it all makes sense and you like it. And I was like, you know what? No, I'm just not going to bother. Sean, you live in a bubble and don't see anything ever. Like, the world could be on fire and you just wouldn't fucking notice. I'm happy you're with me. I'm happy you're with me. I just don't see anything I don't want to see, and I'll see it later. What, the fire? I'll get around to it. Set Sean on fire. See how long it takes him to notice he's on fire. We are setting fire to Sean. You and me had the same idea, Brent. You'll get terrified of fire. Well, at least you'll fucking notice it. Sean won't, obviously. Right, let's go into this voice chat, and if they annoy me, we're coming straight back out. Hello?
Oh,
Nice.
I heard you died, Cherry.
Bad.
fuck you!
everyone,
Who
welcome.
told her?
I did.
Uh,
And
Hey,
What the
everyone.
fuck? Why?
Welcome to our podcast. Today's guest is Anna.
Yes, welcome Anna to our podcast.
A very great podcast.
Thank you.
You've been having a great time.
Alright, well, I'll see
Yeah.
you guys later then. Bye.
Goodbye.
Right, that's enough of them. Oh my god, that is great, Nanas. I love that. Band podcast. We might lose the podcast. We might lose the podcast.
That was a
You guys behaving yet?
what,
Well, I was crying.
Behaving?
Is that behaving?
behaving.
Why are you crying, Cherry?
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, you have to. You're live now. You have to entertain people. So tell them the story.
God damn it.
You missed it, Anna.
Okay,
She just
well-
like screamed.
shut up, Akbar. Let me tell my story. No, so I was watching this thing on, I don't know, it was a fucking meme or whatever. It was like this Twitch highlight, and this guy was playing this arcade horror game. I don't really know what it was, but it was like that one of those moments where it's like, oh, the game is actually real. Like, it was like a game within a game, and it's like, oh, this game within a game is actually in my game. What the fuck? That's my car, or whatever bullshit like that. And so he's like, I'm gonna put this character right here, and if that's really my car, I'm gonna go outside, and if he's there, I'm gonna be upset. So he goes outside, and there's nobody there, and he's like, okay, well, I'll just get in my car. And he starts looking around, and literally, he doesn't even look that far back. And I see that out of the corner of the character's eye, the fucking murderer from the other game, and I just scream. I didn't even get to the jump scare. I just screamed, and I laughed so hard at myself I started crying.
And that's the podcast for this week, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks for
Wait,
having
I
me.
had a
Thanks for
story
coming on.
too.
Go on,
Oh yeah,
fictional.
fictional and raccoon story.
We mentioned raccoons for some reason. I can't remember because we were talking about roadkill, of course. And so one time when I was living in London, lived in Ontario. I I was all by myself and I was making dinner in the kitchen, and there's no screens on any of the windows in the on the ground floor, and so I had the back door open, and the lights on in the kitchen. It's dark outside, and I'm just making dinner, and all of a sudden I turn around and there's a raccoon in the kitchen, just chilling.
Someone's in the kitchen with died.
So I freak out, but he just like leaves. But I'm just sitting there thinking like, what do I do? I don't know what to do.
Be
yeah,
friends
'cause
with a
it's-
raccoon.
Befriend the raccoon.
Yeah, be friends with it.
I mean, if he's just coming into my house, he might have rabies, and that was scary. So he was a chonker too. He was big.
Chuck, you feed him hot dogs. That's what that one guy on YouTube does. He feeds all the
Oh,
raccoons hot
yeah.
dogs.
Yeah, I seen that video. It was
Yeah!
he had like 20, like 30 of them or so.
And he
come
was
out.
like, he was chastising them too.
Yeah.
He was like, hey, you need to calm down there, sir. Because they were like climbing up his pants.
It's so cute.
I seen this one video where it was this raccoon like got into a winery or so, and it just it was like so drunk. It
Oh my
was
God.
stumbling and almost fell down. It was hilarious.
Little raccoon.
Have the crazy stories finished, have they?
I was gonna tell the story about how I banned a fictional, but when I'm banned, timed out.
Yeah.
I was in Gracie's chat and I don't know. I accidentally timed not I timed out fictional for some as a joke or so, and then I legit
He said
didn't.
"fuck you," and then,
Yeah.
then you timed me out, and then you
I
couldn't figure out how to untime
Time
me
me
out
out.
because you timed me out forever.
Yeah, and then and Gracie had to untime fictional out.
And I didn't know any of this happened because I was talking to my friend.
God
course
damn it,
not.
Akbar.
You haven't missed anything, Matt. You missed Cherry screaming because she's a scaredy cat. You missed Akbar being Akbar. You missed fictional telling us about a chunky raccoon. You missed me spending 20 minutes not actually talking to them because, fuck them for rushing me.
I
you're the
never
one-
rushed you. I
Ow.
was.
Yeah.
You could have taken your time. I would have gone back to sleep and waited.
I was just trying to keep you on track since I know you can get into your games, and then you're like, oh,
I was trying to end my campaign.
Why don't you play your campaign while we do the podcast?
Because I would fucking ignore you and just pay attention to the game. I love that game. That game's one of my favorites.
I didn't know what was happening in the game because I can't have Discord and Twitch open at the same time.
I can't play games that fictional can't watch. Fictional needs to watch every single second of my streams.
Well, I've got you on my phone. I just can't hear anything that's going on.
yeah, I muted your stream too since I don't want to hear everything twice. It gets confusing.
I have the stream on with sound because sometimes I don't listen. So when it plays twice, I'm like, oh shit.
I'm sorry,
a very
Scooby. Just
cherry-
don't eat it. Just don't eat it. Good boy.
Scooby!
I
You're
might have,
such a good boy.
I might have just thrown a garlic mushroom at him by accident.
I thought you were gonna say I thought you
Poor
were gonna
baby.
say accidentally. I just might have thrown him.
No one
That I'd
wants
like
two
to-
Akbars.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't.
Also, welcome back, Matt. How are you? I'm so tired.
Yeah, Cherry is sleep deprived.
All of you need to get better sleep schedules like I have.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we were talking about how Cherry's gonna come over to my house and sleep.
Yeah, cause I don't know, he was like calling me out or something, and I was like, Akbar, you better quit the shit before I come over to your house and fucking take a nap.
And I was like, okay, I'll have a bed ready and the food and everything.
Well, I got a message last night from Akbar saying, I know you're ignoring me, but... And I was like, it was 2 a.m. and I've been going on and on yesterday about how I had to go to sleep, to go to work. I was like, oh my fucking god.
Not yet, Punky. I need to, though. Punky bought me the Freddy Fridge collection.
Yeah, Nana's is here. Nana's never misses a podcast.
That's because Andrews loves Anna, because they have the same name.
It's a good name. It's a good name. I did say I wasn't the best Anna. Nana's is a much better Anna.
Oh my god, Andrews is a pretty cute Anna.
I've never seen Nana.
Oh,
I haven't either, but I assume she's very cute. She has a very
I
cute
mean-
voice.
Our Anna is also very cute.
Well, that's a fucking lie.
How dare you? How dare you say that about my friend Anna?
yes, Brent, I can give you an autograph. I'll autograph your mug.
I moved my
What?
chat onto this screen so I could fucking see it, and then I ended up still trying to look at the wrong chat.
I think Brent had a. I forgot. I want to say it was a Tim Hortons mug, but it probably wasn't. It was
Yeah,
some
it is
other
a Tim
Canadian-
Hortons mug. He has a Tim Hortons mug.
I just remember that because of NHL 20 I've played. They had the logo in the background.
I mean, the Tim Hortons logo says Tim Hortons, so it's hard to miss.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
shut
Starbucks.
be nice.
That should be the
Alright,
first
so-
bit of merch. We should have like a poster of us and we should all sign it.
Oh, that would be really cute.
And the only person that will
Yeah.
buy would be Brent.
I'd
And
buy
even
it.
I-
and even then he'd like cut out everyone but Akbar.
Oh my god, we have to make it so it fits perfectly over my hole.
Yes.
It'll be my new hole decoration.
I gotta sign it like John Hancock did. I gotta have the hugest.
The
It has a
hugest.
huge hole.
the hugest signature.
Are you saying the cherry has a huge hole?
Cherry does have a huge hole. I thought we knew this.
It's pretty big.
It's a pretty impressive hole.
Oh, 10.
Welcome to the second podcast in a row to feature Cherry's hole.
Yeah, Matt.
No,
likes it a
no.
lot, so-
No, that does like my hole.
Cherry's hole should be the mascot of the podcast.
I thought Akbar was the mascot.
Yes.
He is. That's why he goes on a hutch.
Oh.
Also, Akbar kept blaming me for doing things yesterday, but I was literally on my phone in the break room trying to very quietly
I
listen
swear,
to
I
chat.
thought that was you, but it was fictional.
What? What
Why
did
do
you
you mean to me?
Or it was Anna.
Bully me.
I wasn't doing
Well-
anything to you yesterday.
Someone was kicking me out of the it was probably Sean.
Matt, fuck you. If you don't
Kicking
want to
you
hear
out?
about Cherry's hole, I'm going to tell you about Cherry's hole. Because she's my wife, and I'm proud of her hole.
I was trying to talk
I'm
about
so
that
glad you're proud of my hole.
Cherry. I was trying
Someone
to talk
has
about
to be.
that S. You know that S logo that people write on desks. and
Yes,
screens?
I know. I
Yes,
knew what you were
yes.
talking about when you started
Yes.
talking. It's like that weird S thing that's like you're in the 6th grade and you're like, hey,
Yes.
can you guys do this? and
then
then you do
everyone-
it.
It's on like every bathroom stall and every table.
Yeah, my god. And kids would do it for art projects.
Yes, and I was like,
I know
wish I could
exactly
do
what
that.
you're talking about.
Anna and Fictional, do you know what we're talking about, or are you
Yeah, I
just...
know.
It's not
Last
like
name
it's some
starts with an S.
hidden thing.
It's like that stupid S thing that you can do without taking your pencil off the table.
No, it's
No.
like you do those 6 lines, and then you
You like
Oh.
connect them.
Yeah, I don't care. My sister does them all the fucking time. I never had any fucking...
The other stupid
Interesting.
S thing.
This S...
Is there structure to this podcast?
It's the
Is there
cool
structure
S.
to
so-
any podcast?
We have
I mean-
structure.
there's a structure. There's rambling at the front of it, and then
Pog of the week.
we get in. Pog of the week is next, and then
It used to be Akbar's news, but Akbar doesn't want to do his news anymore. So instead, it's just more rambling afterwards.
Nanners.
Oh, thanks for the 710 bits, Nanners.
Aww,
Nanners, that was so nice.
thank you, Nanners.
That'll go towards the hay for Akbar's hutch this week.
Yeah.
Nanners, you're so cute. Nanners won't be my wife.
I want. You're not missing out, Nanners. You're not missing out. There's so many of
have-
us now.
Have enough wives, Terry.
But she's a fellow Nebraskan. We can talk about ranch and Kool-Aid, Nanners, and
Where's
Runza.
Akbar?
No,
I'm
Akbar's from Indiana. He's not from Nebraska. He's from the
Indiana.
Midwest.
Yeah, we're Midwestern.
That he was from Nebraska too.
No, we just understand each other because we're Midwestern.
He's close enough.
Oh, and Nanners likes the lol, the lol emote.
The Scooby
It
is
is a
cute.
very good emote.
Scooby has officially
I
left
love-
me alone now.
Scooby.
Scooby, we love you.
I did
No,
say I'd get
Scooby.
eyebrows, but no one wanted eyebrows, so eyebrows is still
Mm.
downstairs.
Nobody wanted eyebrows.
What? I
Actually,
want eyebrows.
what was it? Cherry's cat, whose name I can never remember, was gonna fill in for
Dagon?
Cherry. Yeah, Dagon was gonna fill in for Cherry.
Well, Dagon
They-
has won Pog of the Week once.
Dagon's sleeping right now.
Go get
We've
that
switched
back,
spots. Are you
Well-
awake, Dagon?
Can we see eyebrows?
If you look in the
Ouch.
mirror, you can see your own eyebrows, mate.
Oh. I don't
Why are you
have
having
any-
Fully Cully flashbacks, Matt? We don't talk about Fully Cully in this chat.
Other than the
just
fact
saw
that we
it.
did
Oh.
last week.
I need to see that. Cherry.
Wow!
Just that one.
I mean, that's fair, but also, wow!
Nanners,
Time him out. He just deleted.
Yeah, I didn't time him out. I just deleted the one message.
Because eyebrows.
Now he's time out.
What? Okay, I did not do that. It was fictional.
No, it was
It
Akbar.
wasn't me. I'm on mobile.
It was Akbar. I can see it. It says Akbar here. I can see who
Yeah.
it was.
I did it for like 10 seconds.
Well,
stop
you can
picking
time
on
out
Matt.
a user on mobile.
Stop picking
Can
on Matt. You
I mean,
guys.
Matt's, he's getting a pretty good amount. He's up to 5 so far. That's not my
I
40, but
can.
it's still he'll get there.
I'll get there one day. I can't see that it says Akbar shot. I'm on my phone.
You can't mute the bard. No one pick on Matt. We all know he's
Okay.
sensitive and he might sulk and then join the voice chat to sulk at us. So just leave him in the text chat.
Okay, okay.
So how were your
Yep,
weeks?
Jesse's right. I'll go first.
Nice. Go on, how was your week?
Okay. So I did nothing except like stay up for every single night in a row until like 2 in the morning. And then listen, I have a very healthy schedule. Anyways, I talked to Sean pretty much all week. Like we hung out on Christmas Eve together and we had deep talks, and then Brent and Fictional joined us, and then Sean went to sleep, and then Fictional left, and then Brent and I played Stardew Valley together, and and I've already seduced half the town. I can already get into Sebastian's bedroom. Anyways, next part of my story.
You know you get a special cutscene if you romance them all.
I know. That's why I have to. That's why I have to get a rabbit's foot, and that's why we already have a coop because I need a rabbit's foot because I don't want to lose my boyfriends. Anyways, so then I went to work on Saturday, the day after Christmas, because on Christmas I just spent time with like my family. We didn't really go too many places and didn't have too many people there, but and um this guy came down my thing at like I don't even know, right before I was about to leave, and he was trying to buy like 4 items, and he was just screaming about how he didn't understand how his gift card worked, and he was getting really belligerent and loud and vulgar, and I was like, I don't know how to help you, dude. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what the problem is. And then his friend, like, he was just yelling in general. He wasn't really yelling at me. He was mostly yelling at his friend too. And then his friend yelled at me to help him, and I was like, I don't know what the problem is. And then I just kind of stood there for a little bit while he just kept yelling, and I was like, I don't know what to do with what. And then my manager walked by, and I just gave her this look of help, help, I need help. And she came over, she's like, is everything all right? And the guy starts just yelling at her too, and like cussing at his card, and she helped me, and he left, and she was like, he was a little loud and vulgar, and I was like, yeah, a little bit. Just a little bit.
Is that
That's
it?
the end of my that's the end of my week.
Nice.
Sounds like a nightmare.
Today I woke up and I drove home so I could make it in time for the podcast. It was kind of a nightmare. It kind of sucked.
Fictional, how was your week?
My week was pretty good. I spent Christmas with my sister and my brother, and until I had to, so I drove up to London, Ontario, and then brought him back to where I live, and then I drove him back home, and then I had to drive home. So I went there and back twice. But on the way, my final trip back, it was so snowy and it was scary. Like it was like I couldn't see anything. That kind of sucked. And yeah, I mean, just the beginning of the week kind of sucked. It was pretty not fun, but Christmas was nice, and I got a Keurig.
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
Yay!
Well, I'm happy Christmas
You-
ended up being nice for you. You deserved a
Yeah,
nice
it was-
Christmas.
Everybody deserved a nice Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody.
It's not Christmas anymore. Stop wishing people a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays.
Merry New Year.
Merry New Year. Akbar?
Mine was good. I just kind of hung around the house.
Awesome,
And-
Akbar.
On Christmas, we just stayed home, and I watched my weird Christmas movies that I'm not gonna go into because I've probably talked
Oh.
about them too much already.
I wouldn't know.
You know, you
Wait.
can talk about it. Like, I didn't tape yesterday's puzzles, so it's not going to be recorded anywhere, so tell people
Oh.
about the movie you watched at Christmas that...
Let me think.
I
gotta
actually
remember
missed
what
the
it was.
explanation of it. I only got some of it, so.
Well, yesterday I was watching. Which one was it? Santa Claus. I Believe in Santa Claus, which was about how Santa Claus had to go save some prisoners in Africa who were being held
Oh!
by a guerrilla group.
Akbar does know how to find the strangest movies.
And then
Akbar, we've gotta watch that together, my man.
yes, and well, actually, the thing is, he did that after this kid who was. These kids took a trip to an airport, and then they just nobody saw them leave. I guess they just got on a plane and flew to Lapland, where Santa lived.
Lapland?
Yeah, and Santa had a bunch of elves and a fairy, and right across, like, right across a few yards was a forest where an ogre lived who ate children, and Santa was like, "Don't go over there, kids. The ogre will catch you to make you do work, and then he'll eat you." And so when Santa and the fairy went out to Africa, the kids knowingly ran into the forest and they got captured. And the fairy had to come back after they got done saving the kids' parents who were hostages. And the fairy went and saved the kid. And they just like and then the kids went to their like what was it, music recital and just showed up. The teacher's like, "Oh, come on, join in," and wasn't questioning where they went at all.
We go back to the fact that apparently Santa lives in something called Lapland.
Yeah, I don't know. It was an English dub of a French movie, apparently.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Yeah, but it was just. It was a movie.
That
I bet
certainly
it
sounds like a
was.
movie.
I also watched Santa Claus Conquers the Martians, where Santa Claus befriends some Martians who are gonna come and like take over Earth or so.
What?
Does he conquer them or befriend them?
It's
'Cause
more
I
like
feel like
befriend.
I feel like they're different things.
They
Yeah,
definitely are.
yeah. And then the other one was Santa Claus, where Santa Claus talks about how he has kids from all over the world, and it's just extremely stereotypical versions of different kids across different countries.
Oh,
And
So it's racist.
kind of, but it's and then he he has to fight the devil because the devil is trying to manipulate the kids.
Lapland is in Finland, and Santa living in Lapland is a European thing.
Ah,
Oh.
Thank you.
oh, cool.
Garth wrote about it. Wow, wrote that Lapland's a place in Finland in the chat, but I was waiting for Akbar to finish to say that we do teach kids that he lives in Lapland. But we say
Oh.
Well, that's
Lapland
kinda
in the
cool.
North Pole, so like, I think the Lapland thing just came from European stuff when like obviously most of our royalty are from Europe. They're not English, so it's just
Wait,
translated over really.
when the dubbing was
Oh.
really bad too.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. This movie sounds pretty great, Akbar.
It was.
It sounded
was
like
really
an
great.
extremely Akbarish movie.
Yeah.
It's the only actual Christmas movie where I've seen Santa Claus get guns pointed at him and held hostage.
The first time you explained it, I thought you meant when you said gorilla group, I thought you meant like gorilla group, as in like the monkeys.
Oh
No.
my god, not the rebels.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
so I
was
was
like
like, they
the
were
rebel-
captured by gorillas?
yeah. Yeah, it
What?
was a bunch of rebels, and the African government wasn't willing to like. They just didn't do anything about it, I guess.
I was like, what? I didn't understand. Now I understand.
Nanas was thinking the band Gorillas.
Yes, 2D Noodles and everyone else. And Murdoch, they forced him to go into the bath.
Oh my god. Just Akbar naming all the band members and being like, force them to go to the bar.
Yeah, I love that. That
They
scene
held
where
them all at gunpoint.
Murdoch just walks in.
Matt,
The boss.
Matt thinks we're all stupid.
So did anyone get anything nice for Christmas?
I got a weighted blanket from my sister.
Nice.
Oh, that
It's
I,
amazing.
my friend got one from her boyfriend, and I'm like, oh, I should get one.
You should get one. It's so comfortable. It makes it kind of if you like lift your legs on something and put your weighted blanket on it, it makes your legs hurt. My weighted blanket weighs 12 pounds.
I got Doom 26.
Putting words in Matt's mouth. Okay, Matt. I said. I just said what you were subconsciously thinking.
You got a nice hoodie and some money. Nice, Garth. Nice.
Nice.
Hell yeah,
Ooh.
Garth. What did you get, Akbar?
Oh, I got Doom 2016 Slayer edition or so, which had 1,
Nice.
2, and 3 of the original Doom. What was it? The Evil Dead 2 movie. A Naruto shirt.
Hell
And
yeah.
a Edgar Allan Poe manga.
Interesting.
Manga?
Mm-hmm. It was like a
Huh.
manga
Looks-
version of some of his works.
Oh. I
Oh,
got a
that seems really cool.
I got a shit ton of games from people. Like,
Yeah, same.
fucking, I woke up to Anna sending me like the cutest message in the world that I started crying.
Wow. Don't blame me for you crying.
I am blaming you. How dare you be nice to me? We all know we
It
can't
sounds like
be
it
nice
was
to
good
me.
crying.
Fucking make everyone cry on Christmas Day. Akbar nearly cried.
Hmm. It's just because you're so sweet, Yenna. We all love you.
I was gonna buy
Mhm.
you something fictional, but I didn't have you as a friend on Steam, so I couldn't.
I have
You
fictional
can't
as a friend
download
on
Steam, so.
Fair.
So that's the only reason. Like everyone yesterday was like, "Oh, I'm not fictional's friend either." Blah blah. Blah. I'm like, it doesn't matter. I'm only putting Punky as a friend because I wanted to buy her something. I can't actually.
I did have a
receive
feeling on
anything.
your Chromebook that I wouldn't be able to send you anything anyway. I did think that. So I just sent you a message
Apparently.
instead.
I
Aw.
bought people a bunch of games too. I bought Anna
Same.
4 games and Hoonie Pop.
You know what? The actual like gameplay, like the bubble popping part of Honey Pop.
Oh, like the
looks
bejeweled
so
part?
fun. Yeah, like it looks like so much fun. Like if I could play it without like the naked ladies, that would be like that would be a
Cherry!
fun game.
I don't know, I think the naked ladies makes it even better.
Cherry just
Yeah.
wants
I don't
a
wanna see
private
naked
naked
ladies.
anime stream with me. That's
I
what she
mean-
wants.
Hell
was
yeah.
wondering- Hey, I mean, I'm still, the offer's still open, and I'll buy you a few of those blackjack games.
I bought Akbar a shit ton of games too.
You did.
I don't even know how many I bought him. But like legit, they were all like 50 cents. So I was just like, I'll buy this one, I'll buy this one, I'll buy this one too.
And
I
then
mean,
me
this
and
one's
Cherry-
fine.
Well, I was
Me
looking
and
through
Cherry.
everyone's wish lists, and I was there, and I was like, "Oh, Cherry's got like," because I originally bought Sean his at the beginning of December, just in case I didn't have any money now to buy him anything. So I was like, yeah. So I just bought him Stardew and My Time at Porsche because he asked for Stardew, and I was like, I'll get him My Time at Porsche at the same time. And I looked through yours, Cherry, and I was like, oh, this is easy. I'll get you that Sherlock game, and I got you something else, and I was like, that was easy. Look at Akbar's, and it's like DLC, 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 soundtrack, soundtrack, soundtrack.
There's like a
10
shit ton of
p.
free-to-play games on there. Like
The reason I
you
do
have to
that-
scroll
the
down past the free-to-play games just to make it to anything you can actually buy, and then once you get there, they're all DLCs.
the reason I do that is since if I don't put them on my wish list, I'm gonna forget the game. Legit.
I
Oh my
believe
God,
you,
Akbar.
and I understand, but oh my god, dude.
I'm just gonna like forget this game existed, and I'm like, oh crap, what was that game I wanted to get again? And then it's like, oh, there it is.
I bought Sean Castlevania in Noita, and then Akbar also bought him Castlevania the collection, and then so he had to decline mine so he could take Akbar's, and so then I bought him Monster Train.
Yeah, I legit just went into Cherry's DMs. I was like, Cherry, why did we bought Sean the same thing?
Do you get refunded for that?
Yeah, you do.
That's good.
I was sassy though. I was like, Akbar, goddammit. Oh yeah, and then Akbar and I had a whole ass court case in my DMs.
Yeah,
He
legit.
shared that
That-
with me. He shared it with me.
I did.
He was very proud. He shared it in Manic's Discord too.
Yeah, the Phoenix Wright core, and since I legit just used all the Phoenix Wright gifts. And Cherry's like, all these games were like $10. I'm like, objection, no.
He was very, very fucking proud. He was so proud. And that was one of the rare days I actually answered him as well in the DMs. Like, he messaged me,
True.
and I was like, what do you want? And he was like, I'm having a court case in Cherry's DMs. So I was like, wait, back up a bit. We need to fucking talk about this. What's going on?
Cherry got me some games. I need to see which one.
You haven't said what game I got you yet? Games.
I
I
know,
got you
you-
4.
You did. You
It
me-
had got me I Have No Mouth But I Must Scream and the Crime and
Ooh.
Punishment Sherlock game.
That is a good one. I have no mouth and I'm a scream. I haven't played
It
it.
is
but
good.
I need to.
Oh, Akbar, I'll
Is it a
play
horror
it for
game?
you. Yes and no.
Yeah,
But yes.
it's like a psychological horror.
It's
if-
based off of the machine that they had during World War II.
Kind of like
Um,
if machines took over.
what is that?
So.
No, it's based
Mm.
off of the story that the reason why they won World War II. It's the
yeah.
people who all built that extremely
Oh, the
intelligent
Manhattan
machine.
Project.
Yes, that one.
Mm.
Where it made it so that they were always like one step ahead of the Germans, so they always knew where they were going, so they could be there to beat them.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It was also a movie that Benedict Cumberbatch was in, and there's a character that my personal favorite character is the one that is gay, but he's like a secret gay because you know it's the fucking 1930s. Can't be gay in the 1930s. Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous.
No, it was
But
the
the
Enigma
game-
machine.
What was it?
The Enigma machine.
Yes,
Oh, the
the
Enigma. I
Enigma
was-
machine.
Yeah.
I was like, I
thinking
don't-
of the
I
others.
don't think it was a Manhattan Project because
Manhattan
in
Project was a
Manhattan.
bomb.
Yeah, Thomas. What was it? Not Thomas Edison.
And I'm pretty sure it was in England that this happened.
Yeah.
The Enigma
I-
machine.
Well, it's interesting because it's that I'm saying that I found out the other day was bandied around after the war about how we won the war was basically using English intelligence, American steel, and Russian blood because the English had
Yeah.
all the intelligence, the Americans came in fresh right at the end with all their equipment, but were dumb as hell. and the Russians didn't fucking care, and they killed more of their own people trying to defeat Hitler than they did defeating Nazis. And then they just killed even more people afterwards, and we couldn't do anything about it because we were allied with them. I don't
We're
like
just like,
Russians.
I got.
it be like that sometimes.
Especially with
do be
Russians,
like
it
that.
seems.
I got Anna the Space Quest collection and Secret of Monkey Island.
I now have
I got-
all the Monkey Island games on Steam, so that's something we're going to be playing next year.
That's so
Yay.
sweet, Akbar.
I got Cherry the Alchemy Garden. Keep talking and nobody explodes. We were here
Oh,
too.
that's such a good game.
And the Fairy Firefly Diary or so.
Yeah, I got that game for Anna.
I
We
got.
need to play Keep Talking or Nobody Explode.
I know.
I need to.
And
get
he
that
got
into
me
the
We Were
Steam.
Here Too, which is like a puzzle co-op game that Link has as well. So I bought it for Herbals too, so we could all play it together and get mad at each other.
And I got Punky. I mean, I I stole Fictional's identity and got Punky. Go for it.
Yeah, it was my idea, but
Pretend I'm
Akbar
fictional
actually spent the
from
money.
fictional.
Yeah, from Fictional.
pretend I'm
Oh,
fictional. Love
Akbar.
fictional.
Yeah, I got Puppy Among Us. Gracie, so now she can play that with us. And I got Lime, a game about koi fish.
What did you get from Anna, Akbar?
I got the Oddworld collection. And what was it? Cockroach Simulator and Fly Simulator and the Hand Simulator. Which those are gonna be hilarious playing if we play it on stream.
Oh my god, Akbar, you have to like stream it in Discord or something.
Yes, I've seen footage of Fly Simulator. It's hilarious.
Chazzy, you know
Oh,
you like to
I don't
say
know
y'all.
Fly Simulator, but Hand Simulator. I've seen Markiplier play it, and it's great.
I've seen Hat Films
Oh,
play it.
good.
Fly
I've seen
Simulator is
Berg
like
play
you,
it.
you have to kill a bunch of flies that are in a pizza place or so.
Akbar, remind me what I got you, because I got you nothing I remember.
I'm trying to remember what you got me.
I don't, but there was so many games that I don't even remember. I just was like, yeah, this one, okay, this one. Honestly, it got to the point where I was just scrolling down and I would click on the first one that I could actually, that wasn't DLC, that
You got
wasn't
me,
free to play.
You got me Haunt the House.
Oh my god, I made
Yes.
sure to get you that one. That one's really cute.
That is a great game. I remember playing. I played it in school all the time. What was it? That and was it? Party Hard Tycoon.
Yeah. I think I got you something Riot and then a green game. That's all I remember. It was just green.
Green. Let me see.
It's
Let me
just green.
Green. Just green.
Yeah, that's all I
Squidlet.
remember.
Squidlet. That's it.
Yeah, that one.
It's like what was it? It's like a GB original GB game or so.
Oh. It's always green.
Yeah, it's made to look like that. And Rampage Miami. That's it.
Oh, right, yeah, yeah.
It's really it's it's a really trippy shooter. So
That sounds right up your alley, Akbar.
it does. It reminded me a lot of Hotline Miami.
That's what it reminded me of. And I was like, is this just Hotline Miami?
I did see a video of like Hotline Miami VR or 3D or so.
Oh my, that sounds like a drug trip.
It
I
does.
would never want to play that.
No, I'd love to try LSD Simulator for VR.
I would not. That sounds really
That-
scary.
Or what was it? Soda Drinker Pro for VR.
Soda Drinker Pro! Bonus soda!
Soda. I know. I need to play that. It looks so fun.
It's interesting.
there was a reference to it in the catastrophe game I was playing. They had references to so many like indie games on there. They had Soda Drinker Pro, I think Oh Sir, and maybe a few other games. I think Enter the
Oh,
Gungeon.
sir.
Yeah, it's an
What's
insult
a...
simulator.
Oh, I know what you're. Okay, I know that.
The what simulator?
An
Insult.
insult simulator, so you insult each other.
Interesting.
In very posh accents.
Yeah, it's a very British game.
I played the game for about 5 minutes and got bored of it.
Oh, I've played it for about 8 hours or so.
Imagine
Oh,
probably not.
It has Shadow
I-
Warrior in it.
And it's probably not British, but it's meant to look like fun of.
Oh yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. That's why it's called
Yeah.
Oh Sir.
Yeah.
It's very like fake British, super posh.
Probably because there was
Yeah.
only about 5 minutes of content. Pretty much. It lost me after like the first round. Honestly, it wasn't
Mhm.
funny. I thought it was going to be like prolonged, like talking of Monkey Island. If you've ever played Monkey Island, which Garth and Matt seem to have, the
Are you
fighting...
talking about this?
Huh?
Go on. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
because
the-
I've played it.
Yeah, when you're doing the sword fighting, you insult each other back and forward.
Yeah, you have to like figure out which one to choose or else you lose.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like that, but it wasn't. It was. I can see why Akbar likes it. I can see why
Mhm.
Akbar liked it, but it just wasn't my kind of game. It didn't hold
Yeah.
my
Yeah,
attention for
They have
very
like a
long.
Morgan Freeman like character in it too who plays God.
I didn't get that far.
And there's like tons of like other extra bonus characters apparently that are Easter eggs of other games.
You love that kind of thing, don't you?
Oh, I love that stuff. I love Easter egg stuff like that. It's my favorite. That's why I love what was it? Retro City Rampage, which is blatantly it has to say at the beginning of the game that it is a parody. It's got the Go-Go Busters, and you play as this like greaser helping a like Doc from Back to the Future like guy or so, and it's just so much references.
Yeah, I don't mind things like that. I mean, like, some things get to me. Like, we've now watched all of Inside Number 9 together on Discord. And there's one episode that no one, like, the people liked the episode, but no one got why I was so excited about the episode. Because it was just one giant Easter egg to the other series that the people that wrote it did, called Psychoville. And then I couldn't even, like, it's not online anywhere to watch. So I couldn't even introduce people to Psychoville, and I was so upset because the two characters are amazing, but you have to go through their journey to understand why I was so fucking excited about that episode.
Which episode was that one?
It was the one with the Clara from Doctor Who in it.
Oh, right.
I only saw
Wait,
like
it was one of the characters was the one guy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was the woman and the man.
Yeah, David and his mum.
I
Yeah.
only saw like one or two of them with you guys. I saw the one about the actor. They had to choose an award or something.
Oh yeah, and it
Yeah.
turned out she was in the room the whole time. Looking
Yeah, she was like imposter.
Yeah.
kind of sus.
Yeah.
They've recorded the new series. It's coming out next year.
I'm
Yes.
excited.
When it comes out, like when Ghost come out, they put the whole lot of Ghost on BBC iPlayer. Like they showed it weekly on BBC One, I think, but they put the whole series on iPlayer from the first day. So either way, I will stream it either weekly for you guys or once a week. Or like
Nice.
one in a day at night if they put them all up. You know what I mean. It depends.
I
Yeah.
know what you
They're
mean.
weird with stuff on iPlayer. I never understand what they're doing with iPlayer.
I'm just excited to watch things with you because we stay. How it was like the whole 24 hours just watching Inside Number 9.
I feel like
I
we need to do
only-
it again because I feel like we need to get Matt to sit down and watch it with us because he would love it.
Yes,
I've missed
Matt,
some
you
episodes.
would.
Oh,
I
and
wanna
Punky
see-
wants to see it as well. Yeah, can we start over one day?
Yeah.
I just-
Hell
it-
yeah.
Let's end the
Remind
podcast
me-
and do it now.
Wait, first we gotta do our Pog of the Week and then we
Yeah, I
can.
was gonna say I have a really great Pog of the Week. I'm excited.
It reminds me of the Twilight Zone.
It kind of is like the Twilight Zone.
Did you know Rod Serling's birthday is on Christmas?
No.
Okay, let's do the Pug of the Week.
Wait, before
So we
before-
can get to the Inside Number 9.
Before we do anything, though, I want to show the pictures because I went to the beach on Christmas. Like, the only thing of interest that happened to me this week was I went to the beach with my nieces on Christmas
Yeah.
Eve, and I want to show
Your
the pictures.
nieces look so cute.
Oh, I can't wait for tomorrow. They're coming down tomorrow for dinner and stuff, and I get to give the bubby her toy that I bought her. I got her a Peppa Pig thing because she loves Peppa Pig.
Oh. Oh.
What am I
You
doing?
guys should be jealous. I got private Anna Snapchats of her at the beach.
Yeah, I didn't send anyone else Snapchats. It was only you.
Here's
Be jealous. I gotta see her cute nieces in their giant coats.
Peppa's
Not
ribs.
special.
See,
It's also
this
'cause
one's
I'm
already
her
posted.
wife.
my old
Did I
friend.
post this, Sean? No, they did start from here.
Huh?
So these are my nieces. That's Cordelia, the little one, and that's Christy, who is pretty much the same size as me now.
Sorry, I'm just looking at it through. I'm looking at it through the stream, and right as you said, this is one of them, and it just shows a picture of Sean.
And there's the hot dog on top of the building. So, Lou is like a very small seaside town. The only big businesses they have are Cornish pasty shops and the co-op. They don't have like any other big store. Everything is like local businesses. It's very so like this is. We went down an alleyway that I don't think I've ever been down before, and it was just like a load of houses, but in the middle of all these houses was a fucking sweet shop, like an old-fashioned sweet shop, and I was like, I could fucking live there, happily fucking live there. And then this is the bridge over the harbour, and they put lights on there, but we weren't there late enough to see them light up because we had to get home.
Ooh, that's pretty.
But yeah, it's like a harbour town, so there's lots of boats and stuff. And we went to the beach.
Hell yeah.
And Sherry thought
I
I
was
gonna...
teasing.
Yeah, she was like, "Are you gonna swim?" And I was like, "It's the middle of the winter. No, I'm not gonna swim."
Yeah, and I was like, bro, I thought it rained all the time in England, and she was like, shut up, it doesn't rain all the time.
And then it
And then
fucking
she got to Cornwall,
rained.
and it was raining. She was like, alright, you win. And I was like, I'm sad, but I also like winning.
It didn't rain for long, so like as you can see, it was fine when we actually got to the beach, and it was cute because like Cordelia loves her sister. Christy's 11, and Christy doesn't really give a crap about having a little sister. Honestly, she doesn't really care. So Cordy was like following her around and copying it. There was one point when Christy like put her hand in the sand. It was like, Cordy, do this. So like they were putting their hand in the sand, and then Christy wasn't saying or doing anything. So Cordelia took her hand and was like, I did it! Really excited. And Christy was like, no, you gotta do this and this and this. And Cordelia looked at her and was like, oh. And I was like, don't do that. She's 2. She doesn't know what you're fucking talking about. And when she was
That
there
is
trying to
ridiculous.
copy her sister, and I was like, oh my god. And then like she was getting like shell. Like, I've got a load of shells here that she gave me. Like there, I got shells that my niece gave me, and she was getting these long ones, and she was filling them up with sand and then flicking them everywhere, mostly in her own face. But she didn't care. She was having the time of her life. She's 2.
I've
She
done
was
that.
having the time of her life. That's
I
the
did
most.
that to my brother before.
Of course you did. That's the most famous shot of Lou. Is the Lou Harbour, and you have to, because of where the car park we park at is, you have to go past it to get into the town. So like on the left side is the town, and it's just 2 ginormous hills, like fucking hills with houses all over them, as you can see in the background.
It's called the Lou.
It's called Lou,
Oh.
not called the Lou. Like
Isn't that? I was about to say, isn't that slang for toilet over there?
well, it's spelt differently.
Uh,
Behind where I'm stood, is actually an arcade, one of the, like, a really old-fashioned arcade.
ooh.
But I didn't take a picture of it because I thought it'd be rude. Look at the beach; it was nice.
We have a barcade in town.
I mean, but arcades aren't really that popular this part, and like, we have penny arcades and things like that. We don't really have arcades down here.
Arcades are dead, kind of. The
Yeah.
only one I can really think of was Chuck E. Cheese and Dave and Buster's, but they're both kind of going out of business.
Chuck E. Cheese is going out of business because of its own damn bullshit.
Because Chucky won't show us his toes.
The
Yeah,
fucking
that's
There's
toes.
an
why.
arcade.
That's the
There's an
reason.
arcade in London. Like, so London's like the city where I am. It's like half a drive-ish. And there's like an arcade there. It's also a bar, so I guess it's technically a barcade.
That's
Nice.
nice.
Yeah, I've heard about the barcade in Seattle. Jeff's talked about it on his stream before.
Oh, I was watching. What was it? I was watching Trick or Tea last night's stream, and she was talking about Dick's. Dick's. What was
Huh.
it? Dick's hamburgers.
Yeah.
I love dicks.
Yeah.
I like Dick's too.
I'm not talking about the restaurant. I've never been there.
I was
Oh,
gonna say I've never been to the restaurant.
Oh, I thought you guys were talking about the sporting goods store.
I am. I
Going
don't know what
sports.
Fictional was talking about.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly what she was talking about. 100% what she was talking about. There's no other dick that Cherry knows.
I
Nope.
mean, I did send her a dick pic once of Dick Grayson.
Oh, I love Dick Grayson.
I'm pretty sure I
Grayson.
sent Cherry a dick pic once.
We
I
all
think
did.
you did. I think most people have.
My dick
then
pic
there's-
was the
Send me a
better
dick
dick
pic.
pic. I'll send you a dick. I'm pretty sure I fucking sent. No, I didn't. You weren't here on that stream. I'll send. Well, it's a GIF. It's not a pic. It's a GIF.
Yeah, we need
But,
to send
like,
fictional dicks.
Dick Grayson is my favorite Robin, and no one can come at
True,
me.
he's the best.
Is he the first Robin or second?
He is the first Robin.
Yeah.
Are we doing the Pog of the Week now?
Yeah, let's do that instead of me making fun of Matt wanting a bag of dicks. Right, I'm going
I just
first.
Sorry, that's pronounced Deek. Not
Deek. Right, I'm going first for Pog of the Week. Because I'm technically going first with Cherry, because we've got a joint nomination, because we came prepared this week.
Yeah, we came prepared.
Watch as we fucking lose. But we came prepared.
I will be so sad.
We, this week, want to nominate Akbar.
Akbar is our Pog of the Week for being first of all, my Midwestern co-host and being just a goofball all the time. Even though I secretly understand you, Akbar, and I don't want people to know that. I just want you to know that I will always understand the random bullshit you bring up, but I will make sure you know about it later.
But yeah, he when we first, I originally talked about doing the podcast with Shazzy. that was who originally was going to be doing the podcast with us. It was going to be me, Shazzy, and Sean. And then we just never got around to it. So when I just actually sat down and went, you know what? I'm going to take this streaming thing seriously. And having a podcast, even if it's like a shitty podcast like this, like it ended up, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Now that I'm taking it all seriously, I'm going to do a podcast. And the instant I mentioned it to Akbar, I didn't even say to Akbar, do you want to be on the podcast? The instant I was like, I'm going to do a podcast to Akbar, he was so fucking excited. And the only reason I then got motivated to do it was because it was like, Akbar was like, so when are you going to do the podcast? When are you going to do the podcast? When are you going to do the podcast? And I was like, Akbar, do you want to be in the podcast? And he was so excited. And I was like, he talks a lot of shit sometimes. And we are bewildered by some of the things he comes out with. And he doesn't make it easy to talk to him at times. We all love him a lot. And he's very important to our community. And I feel like he deserves to be the Pog of the Week. Because, you know, what would the podcast be without Akbar?
Yeah.
It wouldn't be anything, because I wouldn't be fucking doing it. Because I wouldn't have an annoying little shit in my DMs going, you doing the podcast? Are you doing the podcast? Are you doing the podcast?
Well, you're late for the podcast. Are we doing the podcast today? The podcast today?
I can see that
Sherry,
you're playing a
anyway.
game and you're fighting, you know, you're fighting a boss and everything. But do you think you want to get into the voice chat and do the podcast with us?
And honestly, Akbar, I am glad you're here, because then we can out American Anna all the time.
Yes.
We can out Midwestern her.
Thank you, guys.
I feel like I just need to have Matt now on every week, because Matt is like an honorary Brit. He's just like, he has the same thought process as me, and I can just set him up as a wall of flesh and be like, fucking annoy Matt, because he's not going to be listening to you. He's too busy talking.
Oh,
The thing is, Matt, you're not here when, like, Sean turns around to me and he's like, oh, listen to her go on, she sounds just like Matt. Oh, look at this, isn't this just like Matt? When she starts talking, I'm like, I was the original Rambler, you know? Don't fucking take that away from me. But now it's just an insult. It's what everyone fucking has it. Like, if they want to annoy me now, they just turn around and they're like, oh, by the way, you're acting like Matt. And I'm like, fuck you guys. I'm going to go over here and be quiet and never talk again.
Fuck you guys, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna be quiet now.
I've never felt so insulted in my life. But also, I'm not insulted because I like Matt and he's nice.
But fuck you guys. I was the original Rambler.
How fucking dare you
Yeah,
take
but
that
you
away
are
from me?
original.
I am.
No, you are the most original.
I am. I am something else. Fictional.
We gotta call
What
out
are
the other
you?
podcast.
I've already done that a couple of times. I'm so confused now. I'll explain it later to you, Matt. Don't worry.
Love you too, Matt.
Fictional. Do you have a Pog of the Week?
I do. So my Pug of the Week is the pronoun tags for Twitch. The Chrome extension that you can add to see other people's pronouns, or where you can set your own pronouns so that other people can see them. Just because it makes life so much easier for streamers and for like just people in chat, so you know how to refer to other people like with the pronouns that they actually want.
What is
Use,
the command for it? Sorry.
Pronouns.
Oh, pronouns.
I like that a lot. I've always, oh my god, I actually love that, because I always ask people in whispers what their pronouns are.
Have you not seen
You know
it?
what? Have you not seen me talk about it? I talk about it all the time.
No, I haven't. I don't really usually go on Twitch unless Anna's streaming.
I'm special.
You are special.
Yeah, it's really cool, and I like it.
Yeah, that's good.
Our noun, our casual noun
Casual noun.
representation. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Asian Athena. They're so cute. I love them. Every time someone brings up Age or Athena, I just get all excited. That's my wife and husband.
You say that about lots of people.
I know.
Akbar, what's your pog of the week?
My pog of the week is Anna.
You can't.
Yes,
I'm already in there twice.
You're fine. Well, not both of you.
What?
What do you
Nanners.
mean nanas? You gonna
But
randomly?
no, you and Cherry.
Oh, me and Cherry.
Ugh, don't have me out there.
For being such awesome people.
I
No,
know.
expert.
Cherry's the only person who understands my Midwesternness.
Literally, we were bonding over screen doors the other day. Y'all
Yes.
should have been
This is
there.
what Midwesterners talk about. Screen door. We just talk about screen doors.
God
Wait.
damn it.
You guys think that screen doors are a Midwesterners thing?
No, you don't understand. You don't get it.
Fictional, please
Yeah.
don't. Please don't. This is gonna go too much.
We're not talking about how it's just a strictly Midwesterner thing, because we were talking to Brent about having a screen door too. But that's just the kind of thing that Midwesterners bond over, is screen
Yeah.
doors. Like, you don't fucking go outside to a bar in Canada and be like, yeah, my screen door was so squeaky last night, I could barely go outside without the whole neighborhood hearing.
And I was like, I heard Cherry squeak. I was like, that's a screen door squeak right there.
He was like, don't you hear that screen door squeak? You were going outside, Cherry? And I was like, hell yeah, Akbar, you know it. Oh, hold on, actually. Hold on.
But yeah, we're gonna get some screen door action.
As they're doing that, I'm putting the poll up. Vote in the poll. Fucking nerds.
And Anna for being such being an awesome friend.
There's your screen door asthma.
Yes.
This is what counts. To be fair, Brits kind of like bond over talking about the weather and queuing.
Exactly,
Oh, right.
exactly.
You guys would talk about queuing.
You would talk about that thing you do a lot.
Brent said, what was I was playing?
The thing is, everybody queues a lot, but though, like, it's just nobody else has like the concise word for it.
I don't really wait in lines all that often. Ever, really.
Oh,
Unless it's,
waiting
like,
in
at a
lines.
drive-thru.
I was confused. At first, I was thinking queue as in like game queues or so. And then I was thinking like a queue as in like someone's queue to get on stage or something. And then the letter Q, I was like, okay, I'm confused here.
Akbar's got like the beautiful minds thing going on with all these like things flying past his head of what Q
I
could be.
do. That's how my randomness works. So Brits just are kind of like Seinfeld. They talk about everyday life.
Well, we do have a TV show here in the UK that's just basically. Well, I mean, we have a TV show about people sitting down watching TV, but I meant we had a comedy show, comedy drama kind of show back when I was a kid that was literally just people sat around doing nothing in their front room.
Like,
Where's the poll?
just,
I
like,
would
sit
have
quietly.
The vote's
Just
done.
Yeah, so,
Yeah, the vote's done. Akbar
Bar
won.
one.
oh.
Oh hell yeah, let's go.
Royal
We
family.
won,
Sean knows
Anna.
what I'm talking about. Sean fucking knows. The royal family was great. But yeah, it was literally, it was a show about a family that got together. Well, at first, like, they all were living together because the kids, or they weren't kids, they were like young adults. I think the girl had moved out with her partner, but the son was still living at home. And they would, for long periods of time, they'd just be sat there silently watching a TV, doing what you tend to do when you're sat at home with your family watching TV. And, like, all of the, situations they were in, they weren't weird or anything. They were normal situations you find yourself in the house. And it was fucking amazing. And it's one of the things that genuinely made me cry so much. Because they had their Nat, or, like, the character that played their Nan, and they killed her off one Christmas. And it was the saddest thing ever.
Now I'm just thinking, kind of like the Brady Bunch or so.
Don't compare it to anything in America.
It doesn't sound like the Brady Bunch at all. Like,
Alright,
like, what happened in the Brady Bunch?
now that we're talking about TV shows, let me loop this circle back around. Let's watch the Inside Number 9. Everybody get your ass in voice chat.
We're gonna watch.
We're shutting
Mighty
out the
Number 9.
podcast.
Are we
Mighty
actually ending the podcast here at an hour and 25 minutes? The shortest podcast ever, because we're probably now going to spend 12 fucking hours in a voice chat watching Inside Number 9.
Hell
We
yeah.
could do the
Let's
sauce
go!
tier list first.
Yeah.
Do what?
We could do the sauce tier list first.
Oh yeah, that's in my...
Oh.
That is in the... Well, Fictional paid for it during my subathon, and I never got around to doing it. Where's
should
that
do it
opening up?
now.
Open. Yep. We are, like, right here. Give me a sec.
Brent,
What kind of
Brent, I
sauce?
think sauce jokes go number 1. Do you think so, Brent?
Inside Number 9%.
I need to go get another beer before we do anything, though. Wow, we'll do the tier list, but
The
before we
sauce.
do watch anything, I want another beer. Here.
We'll entertain chat.
This is what
Yeah.
we got to work with. So what's this first? Ketchup?
Oh, fucking ketchup is S tier, even though it hurts my body and I
True.
have acid
Ketchup is S
reflux.
tier. Is that a maple?
It's not. Well, I mean, it's in the shape of a maple leaf. It's maple
Canadian
syrup.
sauce.
Come on, but ketchup is S tier.
Ketchup is not above C tier.
Nah.
I
Come to
would
the Midwest
highly
and you'll change your
challenge
mind. Yeah, ketchup is S tier.
I literally hurt my body every single time I eat tomatoes, and I fucking love ketchup.
Ketchup
Fuck
barely
you,
has any
man.
tomatoes in it.
Right.
It
Who-
still gives me acid reflux, fictional, and that doesn't change anything. Whether or not it has tomatoes or not in it, if it gives me acid reflux, it fucking hurts.
I'm with Cherry on this.
I'm gonna say,
Ketchup
as the
is A
person who's gonna
or
make
S.
up the mind on this, whoever lets me put mayonnaise at S tier, I will agree with them on ketchup.
Okay. I
Okay,
agree
I'm
that
fine with
mayonnaise is S tier. I agree that mayonnaise is S tier.
There we go.
I'm fine with
No.
that.
I'm sorry, I can't let you put.
I
can't-
agree that both
Wait a
of these
minute.
sauces are S tier.
Oh,
True.
mayonnaise is F tier.
What?
Mayonnaise
Why don't
is
you
an-
like mayonnaise? Who
It's an
fucking
S
doesn't
tier
like
instrument.
mayonnaise?
It is an S tier instrument.
Give me a second.
Not an instrument, Akbar.
Yes, it is.
It's
No, it's not.
that is a SpongeBob thing.
No, Patrick,
wouldn't
mayonnaise
agree.
is not an instrument.
Even-
Is it mayonnaise?
Is horseradish an instrument?
There you go. Got it working now.
See, Brent knows what the fuck is up, Kyle.
Yes.
Step the fuck up.
I represent Matt, apparently.
I want to point out, I eat mayonnaise with absolutely fucking everything. The only thing I don't
Mayonnaise
eat
is
mayonnaise
good.
with is eggs. I eat eggs with ketchup. But everything else I eat with mayonnaise.
The best thing, in my opinion, is what was it?
I
Hash browns
hate
with
gravy. Gravy's disgusting.
Oh,
Gravy's
so
pretty
good.
good.
Gravy is built to be delicious. It is
I
fat.
hate gravy.
Are you making your
Tabasco sauce
gravy
has to be
properly
an
though?
S. Tabasco
No,
sauce
no,
is
no,
an
no, no, no,
S.
no, 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 no. We're going in order. There's no point jumping around the place.
Yeah, what's next?
What is that? That's
What is-
next.
I don't know what that
Um,
is.
Alfredo sauce.
It looks like noodles.
Oh, Alfredo
It's
sauce?
noodles.
Alfredo is
It
good.
is noodles, but Alfredo's good.
Or is it
Alfredo's like a-
Parmesan cheese?
It
Like a
doesn't.
B.
Yeah, I would say
an A.
B or A because like it doesn't really taste like much, but it always makes the noodles taste better.
True, Punky, true.
It's like, yeah.
Wait, where are we putting it?
Mm.
So like A tier, B tier.
A.
Yeah. How can you live in the Midwest and not like gravy, Cherry?
I just don't. My whole family likes gravy, and I just have never liked.
I'm down with gravy, honestly. It's not healthy, but it tastes good.
Not a lot of things are healthy for you in the Midwest. What's the next source?
True.
Applesauce.
That is applesauce. Yeah.
Applesauce. That's like B tier, C tier
That
maybe.
is.
I'd put it-
Applesauce is pretty good.
I'd put it at
Applesauce
I don't
A
think
or
apple.
B.
I didn't like applesauce for the longest time,
I mean,
but even now,
if there is a sitting style named after it, it's probably A tier.
Honestly, I feel like maybe C. If
yeah, I think
like,
it's C.
Cause I don't think it's quite D tier. I don't think it's quite A tier.
I'm gonna put it B
So
then.
like B or C. Yeah.
B.
What's this?
Barbecue sauce.
Oh, I hate barbecue sauce.
Yes, barbecue sauce is so good.
I don't
I
like
hate
barbecue
barbecue.
sauce.
It's okay. It's kind of
Barbecue
like
sauce is like D tier.
ketchup.
As
It's
long,
kind of like ketchup in that it's really sweet, but it's also like it's good.
as long
You
as
can
you
like
put-
you can make
I'm
pulled
fine
pork
with
with it.
Sean is trying so hard. And we are just like ignoring all of this.
I mean, as long as you put what was it, buffalo sauce at S tier, I'm fine.
I don't like barbecue sauce. I'd say
I don't have an
B or
opinion on
F.
the spicy stuff because I can't handle it, but I know it's good. Like it tastes
Oh,
good.
spicy stuff wrecks my insides, but like
Mm.
I still eat it because it's good.
I would say barbecue sauce is A tier.
Mm-hmm.
I would say
A
D.
tier.
I'd say
You're wrong.
D.
So I think we should meet in the middle and go at C.
Yeah. That's nice. It's like balanced. Is that mustard?
Mustard is S tier.
I hate mustard.
Mustard
Eh,
is
mustard's
F
okay.
tier.
It's like an A maybe.
It's like
It is S tier.
F.
Mustard is
I
the
hate
best
mustard.
sauce.
Mustard is awful.
I'd say
Would
F.
agree.
Oh my god. Matt and Fictional are basically the same fucking person. Look at them.
Yeah, I know. Matt and even Sean is like the fucking agreeing with fictional.
The only
Yeah,
thing I
because-
ever eat mustard on is like maybe a hot dog.
Mustard's
dogs,
disgusting.
Hamburgers, sandwiches.
Yeah.
Oh, so
I
good.
agree.
Chicken? No. Wrong. How dare you,
What's-
Anna? This is
What's
mine.
the next one?
Pay for this tier list.
Victor, I
What's
got
the
upset
next
at
one?
least one person every tier list. Is that what is it? Buffalo sauce.
Is
I
that-
don't know.
Buffalo sauce.
Buffalo
Oh.
sauce is S. S.
Buffalo
Straight
sauce,
F.
I say, would A or B.
It's an S. Buffalo sauce
don't-
is an S.
I don't think it's as good as ketchup. Like what
It
I
is-
mean, I wrecked
is.
my body with buffalo sauce today, but like
It is so
I
good.
think
It has the
for
perfect
A.
spice.
I've never had buffalo sauce, so I don't know. I don't care.
It is so good.
I doubt I'll like it.
I'm probably not. It's pretty spicy.
Guys,
think
I put
I-
mayonnaise at fucking S tier. You think I'm gonna like anything more that's not plain like fucking mayonnaise?
Okay, I would say buffalo sauce is S tier.
Yeah. Buffalo sauce is S tier.
Still not as good as mayonnaise. In fact, I'm gonna put mayonnaise right at the front because mayonnaise is just the best. Butterscotch sauce. I've
Right.
never heard of butterscotch sauce either.
I've never.
Oh no, I've heard of
that.
buffalo sauce. I just haven't had it. I've never heard of
I
butterscotch
never heard
sauce.
of butterscotch sauce, but
I mean, it's
butterscotch
very
sounds
similar
really
to
good.
caramel sauce.
Ooh,
Um,
that sounds.
I don't
yummy.
have any opinions. I don't.
I'd say A for butterscotch.
I mean, I like butterscotch itself, so.
Caesar
dressing. I like Caesar dressing.
At least an A for Caesar
Yeah.
dressing.
I would
Maybe
say
I
F.
never
yeah.
had it.
Caesar's nice.
Caesar's.
It's good.
delicious.
We'll put that in NA.
Caesar. Dip anything.
What's
in Caesar.
this?
Was that
Caramel.
caramel?
Caramel. Oh, caramel's got to be S tier. Caramel's the best.
True.
Oh.
It is.
Okay,
Shut up,
I'll
Cherry.
just agree
Shut up,
with
Cherry.
you guys.
Don't
I
even
was
start.
agreeing. I was agreeing.
That didn't sound like you were gonna agree.
I wasn't, but I don't want to fight.
Excuse me, Matt. I
that
got
whipped
very
cream?
ill eating spicy food when I was a kid. So and I've got intolerances because I'm autistic. So I can't deal with anything much spicy. English people love spicy food. Jesus fucking Christ. Drives me
My brother's
insane.
on the spectrum and he loves spicy food.
Yeah, but I've
I'm
got
on the
food
spectrum and I
intolerances
like
because
spicy.
I didn't say I was on the spectrum. That's why I don't like spicy food. I have intolerances, and my intolerance is for spicy food, and my intolerance is because I'm autistic.
And that's why it's called the spectrum.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming to our TED Talk today, folks.
Where none of us are actually named Ted.
You don't fucking know.
I'll change-
Ted could be my real name.
Yeah.
Don't dox me. Fuck you, Akbar.
Yeah, the fuck, Akbar? Dude, I told you that in confidence.
I'm guessing this is
Wow.
chocolate sauce.
Oh, chocolate sauce? That's pretty good.
It's okay. I would say A
I'd say
tier.
A tier.
Yeah, A.
Definitely not S tier, but like A tier.
What's this?
Cranberry sauce, I'm assuming.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
cranberry
Cranberry?
sauce.
I've
I
never
hate
had
cranberry
it.
sauce.
I'd say
Oh,
it was
cranberry.
like
I
a
thought you said
B or
Kramer
a C.
sauce. I was thinking of the guy from Seinfeld.
It's the time for
Understand-
cranberry sauce as well.
Yeah, I understand that lots of people like cranberry sauce. For me, it's S tier or F tier. Put it wherever you want.
Yes, Brent.
Oh, I'll put it C. Like, it's not the best. It's just something that's lovely at Christmas. Like, the rest of the year, if you gave it to me, I'd be like, fuck off.
Is that Dijon mustard? The
Yeah.
next one?
It's Dijon mustard.
I hate all
Which I don't like.
mustards.
I promise I,
actually
won't
don't- I
put
don't
this
like
one in F tier. I will let you put it wherever you want, fictional.
I don't really have an opinion on Dijon mustard.
Alright, it's
too
going in
much.
an F tier then.
That's fine.
someone
mustard
someone
should not
please
be in
make
F
sure
tier.
that Jeff sees this. Make sure that I definitely at him when I take the picture of this and post it on thing, because I'm sure Jeff will be so pleased with us. So
Best
pleased.
Jeff or Hammy?
Best Jeff. You weren't here for
that-
the Simpsons one. I think he actually physically hates me after the Simpsons tier list where I put Krusty at A tier. I think he
Krusty
just
deserves an S
hides
tier,
it very
It's not
well.
like crusty.
Well, Krusty's
deserves
fine.
an
I like hot sauce. I think that sauce should go in A.
Yeah, like I can't eat it because it makes me sick, but yeah, I don't have any problem with it.
Hot sauce.
Yeah, there's a few spicy sauces on here, and I don't have an opinion.
Matt,
on-
guacamole is gross. I'm just gonna say it. I don't like guacamole. I think it's
How dare
mushy.
you.
The texture is terrible. The texture tastes like vomit. I will fight anyone. Anyone.
Are you talking about the cranberry sauce, Nanas? Because I think they've just like solidified it. It's just like it doesn't look very nice there.
Come on, Matt, let's go. Oh no, Nanners likes guacamole.
I like
Oh.
guacamole.
Oh,
What's wrong with
I'm fine with it, I
guacamole?
guess.
I don't like the texture. I
I
hate.
love guacamole.
I think that's
You're
why I
not
don't really like
blending it enough.
gravy either, because I don't like the texture.
Yeah, but you
Dude,
can make gravy
I've
thin,
had
though.
Hispanics make it for me. Literally,
You can have-
like, from Hispanics to my mother to anyone who fucking loves guacamole, I just hate the texture, whether it's smooth or it's just gross. The texture is just gross of the plant.
Just
I'm the
thin out your
same
gravy.
manner. Why do they gotta do
Not
it
the
to
gravy, I was talking about guacamole.
I know, but you said it might be the same with the gravy. You can just thin out gravy so it's like flavoured water.
It
Yeah,
is.
that's even worse.
Gravy.
Well, then thicken it up.
No, Matt, that's how you know I'm fucking picky eater who doesn't like change, Matt.
Oh my god.
Anyways, I think that hot sauce goes in like a maybe B tier. I don't know.
I'll put
Maybe
it in
C
B.
tier.
There you go. Is this gravy? Is this American gravy, is it?
Yeah.
That one's gravy.
Alright.
love
Well,
Oh, I'm
mine-
sorry I'm autistic, Matt, and don't like change. Are we really gonna fight about this right now?
I love the fact that this is just turning into, I'm autistic, fucking fight me.
Yeah, that's Anna's
what
and
does
I
it-
most most common defense. Fuck you.
What does change have to do with it?
I don't like change. I've never had guacamole, and every time I've tried it, it's a different variable in my food, and I hate it. I
I'm
don't
with
like
Punky on this.
change.
I'm with Punky on this.
I don't
Gravy's
care.
S tier.
Put gravy wherever you want. I don't like it.
I like gravy.
Gravy
As
is
a Brit, I like gravy. Like, you need to have gravy on your roast. Like, that's just, it's
Yeah.
against the law not
Mm.
to. And gravy with, Yorkshire puddings, best thing in the world.
Yes,
Well,
gravy's a biscuit.
But
Gravy is so
that,
good.
I wouldn't want American gravy. That looks kind of like vomit.
Exactly.
What's this?
My
Isn't
points.
I'll
Gravy's
punch
just
my
flavored
friends.
that. How
Let's
is it-
go.
I don't know what that is.
That's hollandaise sauce.
Hollandaise
I've
sauce.
never had that.
Mm.
You've never had eggs Benedict?
No.
Hey, no,
God. Oh my
I
god.
never.
It's basically just egg yolks and butter,
Oh.
but it's oh my god. It's my favorite thing ever. I love it.
Eggs
Hollandaise sauce is
Benedict
great.
Cumberbatch.
I'd put it in A
Hollandaise sauce
tier.
is S tier.
Oh, S tier?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Purely based off of fictional's opinion, because none of us have had it. So
I
think
literally
she
said
sh-
I like it. I literally
Oh.
said I like it. I don't think it's that
I'm
great,
sorry.
but I like it. So I'm not going to argue with
yeah.
S tier.
What is that?
Honey,
It's
garlic.
honey garlic. Yeah, garlic, which I love. For me, it's
Oh.
S tier. I love honey garlic so much.
It sounds interesting. I never had it.
I've never had it.
Never had honey garlic.
No.
So
What
good.
happened-
It's
We
What
look
about
forward
I
to working
don't
with
try
you.
new
I
foods?
hope we can all
Do you
get
not
along.
understand?
Do you not eat at all? I'm confused.
Fictional, we've talked about this before. I don't eat very much.
Oh god.
Maple
I don't know
syrup
what you've had before.
is S tier.
Maple syrup? Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Maple syrup is S tier.
Wait, what are we doing with the... You're skipping.
I can't.
Oh,
I'm
Hi,
behind on
Roxas.
the. So honey garlic for me S tier.
Right.
Okay.
Maple
I don't
syrup.
know.
Right, S tier. Where's the mint sauce? Why is there no mint sauce?
What is mint sauce?
Yeah, what is mint sauce?
What the fuck do you guys eat with your lamb?
I don't
I
eat
don't- I've
lamb.
never
I'm
eaten
not a.
lamb.
I'm not a rich person.
Yeah.
How is
I
lamb
also
for rich
don't eat-
people?
No,
don't
Matt,
eat
I would
animals.
hate that. I would throw up. I hate trying foods. Cause then people get all excited because they really like it. I'm always like,
What do you eat with your lamb? Oh my god.
I don't eat lamb.
and it's just flabbergasted.
Lamb's pricey in this. Oh, fuck you guys. You need a better fucking country. Lamb's amazing.
My bad.
You need a better country.
You need a better country.
That
Please.
likes it. That likes it.
I knew there was a reason me and Matt were friends.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, Matt fucking moneybags over here.
Yeah, Matt.
Lamb.
Money bags over here.
I had lamb kebab literally every single fucking week during the summer. That's how cheap it is. Because I have no money
Okay.
ever.
Okay.
Okay, before this gets too far, I know for a fact that Matt is not Mr. Moneybags.
I'm
I just
aware
wanna
he's not
say
Mr. Money Bags.
The only thing that's cheap from lamb is the fur, or whatever,
The
The
wool.
wool.
the wool, whatever it is.
Fur.
Fur, wool.
Look at my furry sheep over there.
I don't even know. I don't even know what this sauce is. What is this red sauce?
It looks like
Oh,
tomato.
marinara. Spaghetti
Oh,
sauce.
marinara is good.
No,
Yeah.
F tier. F. I hate tomato-based sauces. Ketchup's
gotta
the only
be-
thing that I can eat. All tomato sauces are fucking awful.
Sean likes to
Okay.
eat lamb fur.
I'll put it in D
I
and
would
no
say B
farther.
Okay,
I would say
I'll
B
settle
tier.
for D.
Fucking. Oh, I hate tomato. What the hell is Miracle Whip?
It's-
Miracle Whip is
like
the
one?
worst mayonnaise, pretty much.
Like mayonnaise, but it's like a salad dressing more. Like
It's
sounds-
more like
Do you mean
It's
salad
like
cream?
mayonnaise, but
Do you mean
sweet.
salad
like
cream?
It sounds
kind
like
of.
it
Yeah.
sounds like a what was it? A Cool Whip, honestly.
Diabetics eat it
Yeah,
more
cool.
because it has less
Right.
carbs than mayonnaise, and it's a lot sweeter than normal mayonnaise.
Oh no, we can buy it over here. Do you have salad cream?
No,
I don't know what
Salad
salad cream is.
I don't think so.
I never heard of salad cream.
Miracle Whip is just like a mayonnaise but sweeter. It's all right. I mean, I don't really care between mayonnaise and Miracle Whip as long as they tell me what's gonna be on my sandwich. Because if I bite into a thing and it's mayonnaise and it's Miracle Whip, I
Oh, salad
almost throw
cream.
up every time.
I like Miracle Whip better than mayonnaise. I would say like B tier for Miracle Whip.
I would say B tier. Yeah,
Salad cream.
it's not bad.
Put it with your sides like a mayonnaise, but not well. Nice with.
Oh, that just looks like ranch.
Yeah.
It looks
Yeah, it
like
could be
coleslaw
ranch.
dressing to me.
Coleslaw.
Yeah.
I would say Miracle Whip's a B tier, A tier.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I would
never
say
had
B.
it.
Yeah, B tier.
It's not
I've
bad. It's
never
better
had
than
it.
mayonnaise.
It's not an
Opinions on the next
instrument,
one?
I
Wait,
will.
what's the next one?
I will
Pesto.
not.
Not guac, it's pesto.
Brent,
Maple
we
syrup,
get it.
honey
Maple syrup. We get it, Brent. I love you to pieces. We get
Pepto-Bismol.
that you like maple syrup.
Maple syrup.
Maple
is
syrup
tier.
is an S tier. Why are you fighting for maple syrup so hard?
I
He's
cook my
Canadian.
I cook my pork
Wait,
in maple
the,
syrup.
the green stuff is pesto? I thought that was guac.
I know.
Yeah,
I wanted to say
and-
something, but you guys were arguing, and then we were
What
talking
is
about
pesto?
It sounds like
Pesto's lovely. I love pesto.
pesto
Yeah.
is the enemy of Bob's Burgers.
Oh yeah.
Jimmy
Jimmy Pesto.
Haven't had pesto a lot. I've heard it's really good.
Everyone's saying it's really good.
I don't have
Sean
a
thinks
I don't have
it's
a
good.
good opinion on it.
One thing it sounds like is Pepto Bismol or so.
It kinda does. Oh, Nanner says it's good, therefore it's S tier.
What's this? Plum prunes. What the fuck is plum prunes?
I
It's
have
plum
no
sauce.
idea.
Oh, plum sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like plum sauce with my duck.
Plum sauce is good.
Yeah, I'd say A
Yeah.
tier, B tier.
A or B is good.
Okay,
Hidden
now
Valley
we
Ranch.
now
They
we've
have
got
pretty
to the
good
ranch.
commercials. I'll rate their
Um,
commercials in S tier.
Ranch
Tier.
is very influential in the Midwest, and Nebraska has their own line of Dorothy Lynch Ranch, and I would say it's A tier.
Yeah, I'll
I
go
don't
with
like it
A.
very much.
I would say A tier.
Alright. What's this? Soy sauce.
That
Soy
is.
sauce.
Oh, I love
Oh,
soy
I-
sauce. 8 here.
I've never had soy sauce.
I was about to say teriyaki
Never
sauce.
had soy sauce?
Teriyakis
No.
over here, mate.
Yeah, there is a teriyaki sauce.
Teriyaki better be S tier.
No. Anyway,
Yes.
soy sauce.
Yes.
I say A.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good.
Leave me alone, you guys.
Yeah.
Why are you all judging me for the things I have and haven't eaten?
Eat
No!
more food. This is what
The
happens
next one is-
when we do tier lists. You should know this by now. At least, Cherry, just think of it this way. At least we don't have Matt here, because this would be a 12-hour tier list.
Oh my god. I would
He goes
say.
Me and Matt,
Matt would
would
go-
just take over because we have the same palate, apparently.
I was gonna
But
say,
no,
Matt
because
would,
you were
Matt would
here for the
read all
7
the ingredients.
hours.
Matt, don't you.
You were
That
here
don't.
for the 7-hour tier list, where I listened to him talk and then ignored him and put it wherever I wanted to put it. So, like, Matt would talk a lot, but he wouldn't get what he wanted, and then he'd just sit there and be like, oh, alright, that's fair.
Right.
Yeah, alright. I respect
You
your
know,
opinion.
that's exactly what he would say. He'd always be like, that's fair. That
He's
hot
very
sauce is like
respectful.
B tier. C tier. That hot sauce down
Sriracha.
there. Yeah.
I've never had
C or
it, so
D.
yeah,
I would say
whatever.
even D tier. It's not very good.
Right,
Hell yeah, bro.
what's this?
Steak sauce.
A1 sauce, yeah. Steak sauce.
What kind of steak
That's
sauce?
pretty good.
It's just, I don't know. It's
I'm not
alright.
a huge fan. It's not very sweet, which I expected it to be because I thought it was like when I first tried it, I thought it was gonna be like
Thank you,
barbecue
Fred.
sauce.
Matt, you are not fat. Will you shut up?
Matt, I've seen you. You are not fat. Shut your mouth.
Anyway, where are we putting
Need to
this?
see pictures
Because,
of Matt.
like, you
I
haven't
don't know.
actually...
It's like C tier, maybe B tier. It's alright.
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah.
like
It's
peppercorn?
not really.
I haven't had it in such a long time.
I don't really eat it with my dad likes it, but I don't like it.
My dad loves it, yeah. It's like a dad thing.
Well, Roxas says it's an F tier because Gordon Ramsay said so.
Did I get an
I
I
would
would
say
disagree
it's
with
that
everything.
bad.
I would say I would disagree with anything Gordon Ramsay said.
Wow, how could you?
It's
Same.
like people have different food tastes, and you can't just dictate out that
Wow. Yeah.
everything is good. Yeah, like I hate when people are so
I
judgmental
just
of
don't
other
even
people's
understand what
cooking.
steak sauce is. What the fuck is steak? No one's actually told me what steak sauce is.
I don't know how to describe it. It's just something. It's a sauce you put on your steak that makes it taste better,
No
but
one
it
fucking
doesn't
does
because
that
it's
in
A1.
No one fucking does it over here.
Just put it into C tier.
Yeah, put
Yeah.
it in C tier.
All these stupid fucking American things that make no sense. Sweet and sour. I love sweet and sour.
It is stupid.
Sour is delicious.
Sweet and sour is good, yeah.
Love
Actually,
sweet and sour.
yeah, what is steak sauce? Thank you, Matt.
Yeah, I know, Matt.
Uh-huh.
I don't really know how to explain it. Like, it's just sauce.
Yeah.
How do
Like,
you
it's
explain
not
sauce?
It's not sweet. It's like it's kind of got the texture of barbecue sauce.
I would say Tabasco goes in S tier.
Yeah, it goes in S.
Fictional, you got anything to say? I've never had Tabasco sauce, so...
The spicy stuff, I'm just like I had to Google a bunch
is-
of spicy stuff. I'm like,
Oh, I love
don't know.
Tabasco with my eggs.
Tabasco is really good. It's
Especially
very good
with
on
eggs.
quesadillas.
Right, that can go
Mm.
underneath soy sauce. Next.
What's that?
I don't know what that
That's
is.
teriyaki.
No, I've done
Teriyaki is A.
teriyaki.
Teriyaki is A.
No, it's gone B.
It's
That's
in
tartar
B now.
sauce.
Tartar. I love tartar sauce. I love it with my
Tartar sauce.
scampi.
I don't like relish.
That's fair,
So-
bananas.
Honestly, I
Tartar
don't know what
sauce.
steak sauce is either.
I've never actually had tartar sauce.
Of course
I
you
imagine
haven't.
it's sour.
You don't eat. I mean, it's just mayonnaise and relish, essentially.
Yeah, and you
And
only
I'm not
eat it
used
with
to relish.
fish.
So
I
it's
never
probably
had it.
sour.
Me, it's like D.
Leon Perrins.
What's that last one?
Worcestershire sauce, which I've never
Worcestershire
had.
sauce?
Yeah.
I think for the name alone it goes in A.
No, it goes in
Worcestershire.
S.
I've never really had it.
Same. It sounds pretty
Yeah,
cool.
it's an
though.
S. S tier. Worcestershire.
Sure.
There are 4 things in life that are really hard to say. I love you. I'm sorry. And Worcestershire. Worcestershire. Worcestershire.
Worcestershire. Just
for,
say Westminster sauce there.
Except for mayonnaise, ketchup, and yellow mustard, all of this is pretty good.
Fuck you.
Worcestershire dog
Fuck
show.
you.
The Worcestershire dog show.
Mayonnaise,
love you,
ketchup, and
fictional.
yellow mustard should all be off the plate.
Westminster Abbey sauce.
What are you talking? Mayonnaise
Oh my
is
God.
not.
Yes, Brent.
Mayonnaise is the
What?
best. Imagine not enjoying
Alright.
food. Yeah, mister, I don't like melted cheese on my pizza.
What,
Sean,
Sean?
Sean, your food opinions don't count.
Your food opinions no longer matter.
Wait, what is? Well, I mean, but wait, who doesn't like cheese?
Sean.
Sean doesn't like melted
Sean.
cheese. He likes cheese. He doesn't like melted cheese.
Who
He
doesn't
likes
like
Chicago
melted
pizza then, probably.
No, he
probably
doesn't-
like Chicago style pizza.
He doesn't like any pizza that has cheese on it.
Sean. Sean. Are you okay?
I mean, my
No.
brother's the other way. He only eats cheese when it's on pizza.
Oh, Roxas is lactose intolerant.
Aww. I had cheese today. I was eating cheese earlier. Just block.
Oh, Knitters is lactose intolerant too.
My grandma's that
Who
way.
hurt all of you? I know, Matt. What the fuck is wrong with these people?
I don't know. It all started long time ago. I was bored and nobody loved me.
It started out with. How did it end up like this?
It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss.
Now I'm falling asleep.
And now she's taking a cab.
And he's
Gotta,
having
gotta,
a smoke. And now somebody told me that someone looks like your boyfriend.
And I
I like the Killers. Fuck you, Sean.
thought you had a boyfriend who looked like a girlfriend. That I had in February of last year. It's not confidential, but I've got potential. Rushing, rushing around. Oh God! Quick, turn off the podcast.
We're gonna get Run DMCA'd.
You're gonna get in a band on Twitch.
R.I.P.
We're just gonna get Run DMCA'd.
Tier list for best English band. Well, we all know that Blur would be at number 1 with Pulp.
Okay, let's. I don't want to do tier lists
I was about
anymore.
to say, you mean even over the Beatles, Anna?
Yeah, the Beatles were overrated.
That Herbals fucking hates the Beatles.
I don't mind the Beatles songs, but they're overrated. They're not as great as they're made out to be.
I like the Stones.
Yeah, Blur and Pulp are
The
better.
Rollings.
Or the animals.
This
The
is
animals
this
are
is the
the
only
underrated.
time that Shazzy's been able to make a whole podcast, and he's just there like, "Fuck you guys! I've had enough of this shit. Why did I stay awake to watch it?"
Poor Shazzy.
Oh, I love Elton John, but Elton John isn't a band. He's a singer.
Yeah.
Ellen John's okay. I'm not a big fan of his stuff.
Oh, I
but
love Elton John.
It's a bit too poppy. Moves
Oh,
music.
Sean
He's
and
a
Matt have
pop
made a connection
singer!
with Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, Led Zeppelin is good.
Let's talk about this over a glass of maple syrup.
Oh god, I
Yeah.
can just imagine drinking maple syrup,
Have you
Brent.
Brent-
even
Brent-
had
Brent-
maple syrup?
Yeah.
Brent gets maple syrup right from the source. He just goes up to trees and licks it.
I'm pretty sure he just,
That's
instead of
sap.
water out of his taps, it's just maple syrup.
That's just Canada. Canada.
You realize there's a difference between sap and maple syrup, right?
Yes.
I don't even have maple syrup that often.
I have
Like,
it on.
I get like the corn syrup the maple flavored corn syrup from the grocery store, but we don't actually get real maple syrup very often.
We get Aunt Jemima's.
Yeah, that's not maple syrup.
Well, it's syrup or so.
It's maple flavored corn syrup.
Everything is maple flavored corn syrup in America, though.
Yeah. What happened?
What?
I don't know. It made me leave. It
Oh,
made me
that was
sad.
you? I thought it was me.
Alright, fuck this tier list. I wanna watch Inside Number 9.
So it's inside number 9.
Right, if you want to
No.
watch Inside Number 9, you need to let
Why
me know.
number 9?
Shut the Akbar, shut up. We have a new private area in our server because these dorks can't possibly sit in a voice chat where everyone can fucking see them. So you need to message me if you want to watch this because I need to give you this special role so you can get in to see this fucking stuff. But we're going to go and watch Inside Number 9 because it's a great show. But if you're squeamish, you know...
There aren't too many episodes that are really, like, gory.
No, but, like, the last time that I watched it, obviously someone got really, like,
Right.
about it, and I was like, you know what, people were saying, you said it was a comedy. I said, no, I said it was dark humor, and it was horror. Like, the whole point was we were going to watch it over Halloween because it was a horror show. So then when someone, you know, things happen and it's gory and stuff, don't be fucking surprised. It's dark horror. Dark comedy even, with horror.
I just played some Doom.
Okay, Akbar.
We're
Ouch!
just...
Fuck!
You okay?
What happened?
Yeah. I'm good. I was ripping up a tag and I, like, hooked my finger in it and it kind of bent in a weird way.
Why do you have a tag on your finger?
I was ripping it off, Akbar. Like I said, I
You
was
using
ripping
your
off a
finger.
tag.
The longer you
was
guys
using
just
my-
babble
herself
randomly
before
in the
she used it.
background, the less time we have to watch
But the
Inside
lines
Number
go off.
9.
I'm sorry. Goodbye, everybody. I'm gonna move to a private area. Fuck you guys.
Turn them off. I can do that quite easily.
Now you just sound like Trump. Turn them off. Turn them all off.
Right, if you want to come and join us, let me know. Who do we want to raid? Right, I will be back tomorrow. Probably with more War of the Underworld, probably, for the Overworld even. I know what I'm talking about. Or maybe my time in Porsche, I don't know yet. One of the two. For those who are coming to join us in Discord, I'll see you in a minute. For everyone else, I'll see you tomorrow or next week. There will be a podcast next week, even if it's just me. I'll see you later. And this is the original podcast. There is an imitation out there. We're the original. Go give Redox some love, and I'll see you all later. Bye.